Are you curious about how much time you actually have left? Every year feels more valuable after you turn 70. In actuality, your body is already indicating to you how long you might live. While some people in their 70s continue to feel vibrant, strong and energetic, others begin to slow down as they deal with health issues and exhaustion. A few key indicators, subtle but potent indicators that can offer you a glimpse into your future, are often where the difference can be found. We'll discuss 7 indicators in this video that can indicate how long you might live past the age of 70. These are based on actual patterns that scientists and medical professionals have seen in individuals who lead long, healthy lives. They are neither conjectures nor myths. You will know exactly what to look for in your own body and lifestyle by the end of this video, and more importantly, you will know how to increase your chances of staying healthy and living a longer life. You might be missing minor details that could have a significant effect on your future, so pay attention until the very end. You'll know exactly where you stand and what adjustments you may need to make to extend your life once you've identified these indicators. Let's begin now. First sign, how fast you walk. Your diet, medical records, or even your DNA don't conceal one of the most powerful predictors of your life expectancy after the age of 70. It's much easier, the pace at which you walk. According to studies, people who walk steadily and briskly into their 70s and beyond typically live longer than those who drastically slow down. This is due to the fact that walking speed is directly related to cardiovascular health, muscle strength, general health, and even brain health. Consider 2 individuals, Joe and Frank, both of whom are 75 years of age. Joe walks every morning, moves at a steady pace, and has no trouble climbing stairs or crossing the street. He moves with confidence, balance, and fluidity. Conversely, Frank used to be active but has slowed down considerably in recent years. He takes frequent breaks, finds it difficult to keep up with others, and occasionally feels unsteady on his feet. Frank's decreasing speed may indicate that his health is deteriorating, but Joe's pace indicates that his body is still operating normally. Walking slowly and unsteadily is not just a sign of aging. It can also be an indication of more serious conditions like weak muscles, poor circulation, or even early neurological decline. Your overall resilience deteriorates when your legs, which serve as your foundation, begin to fail. The good news is that you can increase your walking speed. You stay stronger the more you walk. Don't ignore your slowing down if you've noticed it. Begin by taking small steps to increase your strength, such as walking more, lifting light weights, or performing easy leg exercises. Because ultimately, how quickly you go through life can actually tell you a lot about how long you'll continue to move. Thus, be mindful of your pace. It may be the signal you require. Your grip strength is the most straightforward indicator of your longevity. You might be surprised to learn how much your handshake can tell you about your future. One of the most obvious markers of general vitality in older adults, according to research, is grip strength. Strong muscles, healthy circulation, and a healthy nervous system are all suggested by a firm, steady grip. Conversely, a weak or deteriorating grip may indicate frailty, muscle loss, or even an increased risk of health issues. Consider Robert, a 78-year-old man who always took great satisfaction in shaking hands firmly. He never had any problems carrying groceries or opening jars, stayed active, and lifted light weights. Walter, who is also 78, began to notice that even seemingly easy tasks, like gripping a heavy bag or twisting off a bottle's cap, felt more difficult than they used to. He thought it was simply aging, but he was unaware that his deteriorating grip strength was an indication of muscle loss, which could shorten his life expectancy and increase his risk of falls and injuries. The condition of your muscles is reflected in your hands. Your body as a whole is probably weakening if your grip is. Maintaining your independence, activity level, and resilience gets more difficult as your strength declines. You can rebuild it, which is good news. You can keep your muscles strong and your grip firm by performing simple exercises like gripping a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or even carrying small weights. So test your grip for a moment. Don't ignore it if your hands feel weaker than they used to, or if performing daily tasks is becoming more difficult. Your ability to hold on to things now may be a predictor of your ability to hold on to life in the years to come. Please leave a comment below with your number 2 to let me know if you're still watching this video and finding these insights helpful. To ensure you don't miss any videos, I advise you to subscribe and turn on the bell if you haven't already. Let's proceed now. The third indication is your capacity for self-sufficiency. Most people don't consider balance until they begin to lose it. One of the best indicators of your life expectancy is your ability to stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds. Balance issues have been linked to falls, injuries, and even cognitive decline, according to research. Conversely, people who are able to stay balanced well into their 70s and beyond typically lead healthier, longer lives. Consider Carol and Nancy, 2 women in their early 70s. Carol has always been active. She does yoga, walks every day, and can raise 1 foot off the ground for a few seconds without stumbling. In contrast, Nancy has neglected her balance over the years. She needs to hold onto something to keep herself upright because she starts to topple over the moment she tries to stand on one leg. Nancy is unaware that her loss of balance is more than just a minor inconvenience. It's a sign that her muscle strength, coordination, and even brain function may be deteriorating. Strong legs, a keen nervous system, and a sound brain are necessary for good balance. It's time to take action if you find yourself stumbling more frequently, feeling unsteady when turning quickly, or needing to cling to furniture or walls for support. The finest aspect, it is possible to improve balance. You can regain stability with easy exercises like walking heel to toe, light Tai Chi, or standing on 1 foot for a few seconds each day. Now try this test. Get up and raise 1 foot off the floor. Can you maintain it without straining for 10 seconds? If not, don't be alarmed, but also don't ignore it. You will be stronger and more stable in the years to come if you put in more effort today to improve your balance. Your sleeping habits are the 4th indication. The quality of your nightly sleep has a significant impact on your life expectancy. Sleep is more than just rest. It's a time for your body to heal itself, for your immune system to get stronger, and for your brain to get rid of toxins. People over 70 who consistently get good sleep are more likely to live longer and be healthier, according to studies, while those who have trouble sleeping are more likely to suffer from heart disease, memory loss, and immune system weakness. Consider 2 men, Bill and Henry, who are both in their mid-70s. Henry sleeps for about 7 hours every night, has a consistent bedtime, and wakes up feeling rejuvenated. In contrast, Bill experiences restless nights, waking up several times, tossing and turning, and occasionally having trouble falling asleep at all. Henry maintains a healthy body, a sharp mind, and consistent energy levels over time. However, as his sleep quality deteriorates, Bill begins to experience daytime fatigue, brain fog, and even blood pressure changes. Don't ignore it if you have trouble falling asleep, wake up frequently during the night, or feel worn out even after spending hours in bed. Your body is communicating with you. Numerous factors, including stress, poor diet, inactivity, and even undiagnosed medical conditions like sleep apnea, can contribute to poor sleep. The good news, it is possible to enhance the quality of sleep. Simple adjustments can have a big impact, such as cutting back on screen time before bed, maintaining a routine, getting some natural sunlight in the morning, or avoiding large meals right before bed. Sleep is essential for maintaining optimal bodily and mental functioning, not just for feeling rested. Thus, be mindful of your sleeping patterns tonight. It's time to make changes if you wake up exhausted, have trouble falling asleep, or feel like your sleep has changed recently. Your ability to stay strong and healthy in the years to come may depend on how well you sleep today. Please let me know in the fourth comment below if you're still watching this video and finding these insights helpful. Additionally, I advise you to subscribe if you haven't already. To ensure you don't miss any videos, subscribe and activate the bell. We can keep producing high-quality content to educate and uplift you thanks to your support. Let's proceed now. Your eating habits and appetite are the fifth sign. One of the best predictors of your life expectancy after the age of 70 is your diet. A balanced diet and a healthy appetite maintain your body's strength, your immune system's resilience, and your vitality. Conversely, abrupt appetite loss or unhealthy eating patterns may indicate underlying medical conditions or even hasten the aging process. Think about two 74-year-old women, Margaret and Susan. Margaret eats a range of fresh, whole foods, enjoys her meals, and keeps her weight stable. She enjoys cooking and feels invigorated all day, but Susan has noticed that her appetite has simply diminished. Over the past year, she has inadvertently lost weight, skips meals, and consumes processed foods. She is unaware that her decreased appetite is more than just a minor alteration. It is a warning sign that her body may not be absorbing nutrients correctly, which could impair her immune system, weaken her muscles, and slow down her metabolism. In older adults, a decreased appetite is frequently associated with underlying health issues, such as hormonal changes, digestive problems, or even early indicators of cognitive decline. Your body begins to break down muscle when you don't eat enough, which increases your risk of falling and getting sick. It's critical to take action if you've observed changes in your eating habits, such as feeling full too quickly, losing interest in food, or experiencing unexpected weight loss. Giving your body the nutrients it needs to function properly is more important than simply keeping you full when you're over 70. Don't disregard a waning appetite. Concentrate on eating whole, nutrient-dense foods and drink plenty of water. It might be your body's signal to take care of something. Are you still enjoying your meals then? To keep your body strong, are you consuming enough fiber, protein, and healthy fats? Or have you observed a decrease in your energy and appetite? Your future strength and independence are directly impacted by the foods you eat today. The sixth sign is your capacity for stress management. Your longevity can be inferred from your response to stress after the age of 70. In addition to lowering your mood, long-term stress impairs your immune system, increases your risk of heart disease, and even speeds up the aging process. Conversely, those who are adept at stress management typically maintain their health, level of activity, and mental acuity well into old age. Consider 76-year-olds John and Richard. Like everyone else, John has to deal with unforeseen costs, health scares, and family problems. However, he's learned to deal with them in a cool, collected manner. He avoids dwelling on issues, maintains social engagement, and engages in deep breathing exercises. Richard, however, retains stress for longer than is necessary. He feels overwhelmed by minor annoyances, worries about things he cannot control all the time, and frequently gets caught up in negative thought patterns. His body eventually becomes worn down by this ongoing stress. His energy levels decline, his sleep quality deteriorates, and his blood pressure increases. Prolonged stress causes inflammation, which has been connected to almost all of the main age-related illnesses, including heart disease and Alzheimer's. Don't ignore it if you frequently feel tense, irritable, or emotionally spent. You can extend your life by learning stress reduction techniques such as deep breathing, exercise, mindfulness, or even laughter. When faced with difficulties, do you adjust and move on, or do you cling to your worries and allow stress to take over? Not only is it beneficial to your mental health, but it also plays a significant role in your longevity and quality of life. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights useful, please let me know by leaving a comment below with the number 6. To ensure you don't miss any videos, I advise you to subscribe and turn on the bell if you haven't already. We can keep producing high-quality content to educate and uplift you thanks to your support. Let's proceed now. The 7th sign is your social network. One of the most obvious predictors of your potential longevity is the quality of your relationships. People who have strong social ties, whether through friendships, family, or community involvement, tend to live longer, healthier lives after the age of 70, according to numerous studies. Conversely, loneliness has been connected to increased risks of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even early death. Consider Barbara and Eleanor, two 78-year-old women. Eleanor has a busy social life. She enjoys spending time with her family, keeps in touch with old friends, and takes part in a local book club. She enjoys her conversations, laughs frequently, and connects with those around her. But Barbara is by herself most of the time. Despite having family, she hardly ever communicates with them, and she has lost contact with many of her friends over the years. As the months go by, she begins to feel lonely, her mood deteriorates, and her general health starts to deteriorate. Human connection directly affects physical health in addition to providing emotional support. Your body releases chemicals that support general well-being. Your stress levels decrease, and your brain remains active when you engage with others. It's time to make a change if you find yourself spending more time alone, avoiding phone calls, or withdrawing from social interactions. Being surrounded by people all the time is not necessary to stay connected. Reaching out to an old friend, joining a group with similar interests, or developing the habit of having meaningful conversations are just a few small actions that can have a big impact. Can make a big difference because the connections you make now not only make you happy, but also help you stay healthy and live a longer life in the future. Here are some concluding remarks. Now that you are aware of these 7 indicators, pause to consider your current situation. Have you observed any minor changes that could be warning signs, or are you navigating life with courage and self-assurance? Fortunately, you can make improvements in the majority of these factors, including your walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress levels, and social connections. Your future is not predetermined, and the decisions you make now can significantly affect the number of years you have left to live. Don't wait for a doctor to tell you it's time to change if you already know where you need to improve. Get started right away. Increase your walking frequency, build muscle, prioritize getting enough sleep, maintain social connections, and learn stress reduction techniques. The objective is to live better, not just longer, because longevity ultimately refers to the quality of life you have during the years you have left, not just the number of years you have left. We appreciate you being here with us today. We would be delighted to hear from you. Tell us about one thing you learned today and how you intend to apply it in your life in the comments section below. We value your opinions, so please feel free to express them. We are greatly inspired and encouraged by reading your comments. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it entertaining and useful. We can keep producing high-quality content to educate and uplift you thanks to your support. We appreciate your time and hope to see you in the upcoming video.